Hello and welcome everybody, and thank you guys for joining me again. My name is Wilky, and today's video is going to be about the new event that started a couple days ago. Now, so far what I've learned is that this event is only available to some servers. I haven't figured out what exactly the points are or the prerequisites, but so far I can tell you that my server is not a novice server. So I'm on a hard mode server, or essentially not one of the first servers that you start out on, and I am currently in phase 4. So this is something that we learned so far. So if you do not see this event, this may either be because you're not in phase 4, or because you're in a novice server, which may or may not have this event. This is, like I said, not fully confirmed yet, but so far this is what we know. Essentially what this event entails with is you get more goals slash things to do. And if you go to the task center here, you have seasonal tasks and 10 tasks per week, or a 7-day task, so you can see the reset here. And this is pretty much very similar to what you've seen from other things, seasonal goals, stuff like that. Now, these seasonal tasks have 3 levels, or at least the max seems to be 3 levels, so whenever you complete them, you get a 2nd star and then the 3rd star, which essentially is just the same reward and the same task, just with an added difficulty or value. This one was 100,000, now I need to sell stuff for 200,000 and get another of these cultivation essences. Now what you're doing with these cultivating essences is you nurture the unstable S-vessel in order to get stuff. Now there's one more thing that I'd like to mention is, and down here you can see that there's a player and a tag here. If you're starting out, you can invite one player from your friend list to do this event in quotations with you. It's not really with you. All that is, or I'd highly advise, check who you're trying to link up with, because this is a one-way road per season. So once you're linked to somebody, you cannot unlink or relink to somebody else. And if those people are not doing the event or not doing the tasks, you're not going to get any of the reward. As you can see, there's a plus 30. And when you reach these thresholds, then your partner and yourself are going to get stuff. And that is pretty much it. So you have, as I mentioned, Task Center, do these tasks 10 per week, as well as your seasonal tasks. And one last thing before we start nurturing this is the field guide here. You have sort of like the showcase, a rare, a special, and a normal Nutcracker. Then there is a coming soon deviation, so there's more stuff coming here. As well as, if you collected some stuff, a name card and an avatar frame. Lastly, the rules down here. I will not cover all of this, but I think what's important is that this event will last for 3 weeks. At the end, H37 will present everyone with a gift. Players can choose a deviation cultivated in the field guide to bring into the next season, so we're talking about the future season after this. Additionally, H37 has prepared a new season gift pack to assist with the journey. Deviations and journey gift packs can be received on the event page in the new season and will be kept for a maximum of 7 days. So there seems to be more streamlines they're planning to give us more streamlined things when we're jumping onto our new server. Not only do we have the eternal endpoints, which is essentially what we lived through already. There's probably going to be changes there as well, but we'll see. And alongside of that, we're going to have something in terms of a deviation and a gift pack. We don't really know what the gift pack entails. It's probably going to be materials, like starting stuff, maybe assets, stuff like that. Needless to say, I think this is cool and a good thing to know. Lastly, there's the probability of what you can get from nurturing. There is the Nutcracker. This is the current breeding phase. You have a rare Nutcracker, an advanced cosmetic Nutcracker. I think this translation seems to be a bit off, and a common one. Then you have barrel fuel, platinum crystals, electronic parts, gold ore, and stardust source. And without further ado, talking about the event, we're just gonna nurture. Now you can use whatever you like, and then just press confirm. Essentially, it's like a loot box, if you will, right? So you get gold ore this time, and you also have this little tag here. If you nurture for 50 times, a rare deviation is guaranteed. So essentially, you have to roll a maximum of 50 times. There's a so-called failsafe or fail stack built in, which I think is always nice. So we're just gonna hammer in 10 after 10. So we have a golden era, a dappled light one, and some materials. Now if we check the field guide here, we can see the ones that we received. Those were 2 special ones. We're still missing the rare one and regular ones. Now, if we go to my inventory, I don't actually know. These are just status. They're 3-3. I don't know if this is capped or not. So yeah, these are the ones that we have. We're gonna go to my base and just take a quick look what these new stats are. Before we do though, we're gonna jump in and use the remainder of my nurturing essences. So off we go up here. Back to the event. And nurture again. Nothing here. Plenty gold ores though. I mean, can be good or bad, really. Stardust ore is always good. Platinum crystal is always nice as well. So another 10 shots here. We got the elegant purple. And you can see that we are now racking up these rewards down here. And for the final 6 shots, world premium fuel, some sort of source. So let's take a look at the. We're just gonna withdraw this one here, and let's take a look at what we got all the way down there. So this is the Nutcracker with Dappled Light. Cheer up, this is a basic perk, Workaholic. The appearance of the deviation has changed. When working, it gains energy and mood consumption interval 20%. Now, this is a bit of a, you know, the translation seems to be weird at times, but yeah, why not? So, let's check the other one, withdraw this one. That was the Dappled Light one, the Golden Era. Golden Era. The appearance of the deviation has changed. It gains max mood 35. This is always cool. Stardust Empowerment. When territory deviations are working in the pollution zone, there's a 20% chance to not consume energy. So for those of you who have a base in the polluted zone, this might be interesting. We're going to withdraw the last one. And lastly, the Elegant Purple. The appearance of the deviation has changed. When activated and working, it has a 20% chance to not consume deviant power. It seems all of them come out with a 3-3 skill rating, which is nice because 1-1s are really not that great anymore. So if we do a quick check, yep, seems all of them are 3-3 with 2 perks. So that's it for the new event. So TLDR is press F3, go to regular event, have somebody that is active in the game do some stuff. Then check the tasks that you can do. And, you know, then fire away. And play your luck out on the deviations. Hopefully this was some insight. Generally speaking, I think the event is good because it doesn't really deter you away from what you're doing in the game. Because most of these tasks, if we're looking at the tasks, most of this is going to be happening once we go phase 5. Capture deviations is probably going to happen because people will start farming monoliths and silos now with pro mode. This can be a bit tricky for those of you who are using the mushrooms to automatically have their plants cropped or planted and harvested. This doesn't work. So for this essentially reward or for this mission, you have to take out your grow shroom and do that manually, but it's not really a big deal. So legendary dishes, you know, energy links, most of this is pretty doable, and the 7-day tasks, there's a lot of them down here, so you can pick the ones that match your playstyle. And you're good. And that's all. Thank you guys for being here, and I'll see you guys next time.